Hello? Hello again? Welcome back. I thought I might only need a couple minutes, but wanted to be healthy, did some stretching and drinking some water, a little dinner. I'm here in Brill. We made it this far. Pretty far away where we started. Over here in Thunder Bluff. Not even Thunder Bluff. Even more. Over there it's down in Red Cloud Mesa. Which I have some quests there. I have some places I gotta be. Over there, in theory, if I want Camp Norash, be a successful place. But I've found myself in a skeleton town. I've come here to, I don't know, make friends, stand out a little bit. It's easier to stand out when you're a very tall cow person in a town full of skeleton people who are all exactly the same height. And I like sharing these buffs. With the people around. If you were here earlier, you know that I was just kind of exploring the world. Seeing what I could find, seeing what was going on. But now, I'm falling into my place in the world. I'm becoming the person, the cow person, that I've always been meant to be. First thing I want to do is risk it all and go to the Undercity. Just straight this way. I'm hoping I'm just about done being a tourist who is shocked at the sight of the places that I've been to, but haven't been to for a bit. Here we are. Wow. Okay. Didn't happen. I'm back. It's just remembering. It's like my old bedroom. It's like finding my old box of baseball cards or whatever we're looking for. But I don't remember that well. It's back here. Yeah. I do feel like I stand out just a little bit. I guess that's the goal, though. I always wish they cleaned it up just a little bit. The bell and some of this wood, but I guess this is just the style. It's the aesthetic that they're dreaming for. Stand here for a second, get a cool little selfie. It's a little ominous. It's just a day one photograph hanging out. That's cool. This is almost a level or a character selection screen. Yep. Just walking about. I'd say that my biggest thing right now is Trying to advance my character's life. Seeking out opportunities without seeking out destruction. Because there's a lot that I can do, but there's a lot of things that I shouldn't do too. And this zone is so beautiful. Hello?
Speak quickly.
Let's check prices
Power
again.
time
I don't know anywhere.
Watch
Oh.
your back.
Okay. It's okay. Oh yeah, because this is a new continent. That's why I don't know anywhere. I just wanted to grab up the checkpoint. This is the thing I just came down on. Okay, I got that checkpoint. I also have to find a way to make money. I don't have enough money to buy a pickaxe yet. So I can't become a miner. And then I can't sell the wares that I create out of the things that I mine. I think mining is the ideal career path for this character, just because you can mine without destroying the veins that are out in the world. And you can risk that, but when you pick a flower, it's like a guaranteed destruction. When you mine copper, it just appears in your inventory. And the vein stays. I don't even know if that's the most important thing. There's a question if I saw Polygon's Peacecraft. And yes, I've seen it. It's inspiring, really. These cool guys. I do really want to emphasize this isn't like a pass or fail, winner take all kind of run. There's no end of the game. There's no game over screen, which you can tell from the recurring subscription plans that don't have a a checkbox for end my subscription once I beat World of Warcraft. Nobody can do that. So if you can't win the game outright, then we're all just kind of playing together according to our own terms, pursuing whatever goals we prefer. Am I oh man, somebody bowed and I missed it. Wish I was a little more audible. Yeah, that's fine. So well, I get to come up with my own goals. Monastery, Plaguelands, Death Now. Does that sound familiar? I've already become quite brazen again as well. But in the back of my head, I'm thinking more and more that I really need to take care of my responsibilities. Which is to go back to where I'm from. And help out my tribe. It's fun being up here, but I'm not going to be really culturally relevant until I get some levels in my character. And the only way I'm going to do that is by completing quests. And by being in a party with other players and healing them. But mostly is because I accepted that responsibility of going to a cedar gray tongue, getting the plain strider meat. It's a responsibility. I mean, what does it say? They're promising heir about you. Perhaps someday you'll be welcomed into the city of Thunderbluff. That actually happened. Before that can happen, you must prove yourself to my father. So this seems like a little aggressive storytelling to tell me that there's only one way to get into the city. It not be true. The violence inherent. Hunt the nearby plains predators and prove yourself by resupplying the village. If I buff this guy, see they're green, that means they're flagged for PvP. And so now I too am. And I like PvP. Just from the perspective, skinning. If I find, I don't know. I gotta take a second on this. I just kind of wandered into this man. There's this skeleton man, Rand. I think I could do this without hunting the animals. I haven't really decided how to do the other job, but if I did skinning and then recovered animals that had been killed, it's morbid though, and it's also not I don't know. Is it destructive? The creatures disappear on their own. These are the internal debates that I go through. And normally I would just take the skill, and then if I didn't like it, I would do a different one. But it's so hard to come across money right now. That is 77% of all my entire assets. Sorry, it's closer to. I don't know, 1/7. Oh, that guy started the guild. I don't know if you were watching earlier, but there was a team of people who kind of teamed up with me just because I was helping them out, and then they started a guild, and it's the first guild I've seen on the server. Skull and Crossbones.
What do you require?
Leatherworking. But you know what? Can I get a? Do you sell a?
What is it?
What do you sell? Do you sell a knife?
No.
Carving knife? I have one, I guess. I never did skinning. It's kind of weird to me. But I could sell the skins of monsters that had fallen. Like, see this guy? It's skinnable, right? Valvar knows. And now it's gone. Did you see that? It just went away. So I think it's okay. I think that I can recover the I can create more. I can preserve. I guess I can preserve the nature. Give back to my culture before it disappears. It's kind of like a refrigerator. Cultural
What now?
refrigerator. Where do I get a skinning knife? And yeah, okay.
Beware.
Gotta
the
find
living.
something like that. And then fishing supplies, but is there a skinning knife amidst those?
I have exactly what you need.
It's
Do not
untrue.
seek death, and
Okay.
you are.
I won't seek death. It's nuts. And then I just need a skinning knife. Pornography. It says pornography. Wave. Always wave. Always buff. Head back up to Brill. Might have a skinning knife up in the cabin, in the inn. Everybody's got these potions already. I think a lot of the players are really optimized, familiar with the game world. I think I heard a lot of people were practicing, of all things. starting new characters. And even though the game came out today, hours ago, they were playing the alternate versions, the traditional versions.
Business.
Okay, I still can't. Oh, the skinning knife cost even more than the mining pick. What do I do? Must be a solution. Can I sell the cheese?
I haven't got all day.
257. It's 14. I would be okay if I hadn't taken that skill.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll do my traditional practice of healing for alms. See how that works. Can't believe it. Perfect amount. There's this totally skinnable, decrepit darkhound. Yeah, it's not destruction. The more I think about it. Just grinding. There we go. Perfect. Wave. And this is the way, ravaged corpse. I can't even begin to understand the ethics of an undead person combating a different corpse of a dead person. Very good. I think, yeah, don't fight. I don't know why I can't figure this out. Attack things around here. Wow, cool. I gotta get this. Nice. It's okay. Totally cool with it. And if you're just joining, I've made a friend. Yeah, undead mage. I wouldn't say officially a friend yet, but it's a person who seems complicit in letting me heal while they scout out the world and defend themselves. Welcome. The way I see it, the water pancake out here is just hunting for their own experience, and they're risking their life. And I have much more in common with them as a sentient person than I do the world that surrounds us and is trying to destroy us. Which I've been hurt several times by kind of external force out here in the world. This might be a quest. Wow. I'm gonna get a skinning knife in no time. 81, 82. Maybe stick with that. Is that gonna heal? Who's that healing? What? I don't know. Yep. I don't know what a water pancake is. 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 I don't know what a water pa it is. Oh, cloth comes from monsters. I was trying to remember. Especially skeleton monsters. Oh no. I was trying to just heal myself instead. I hope Water Pancake got some more wrong one. Boom. I can kind of think of these external forces as something like a disease. I don't know if that's an accurate idea. It's very complicated. I don't think there's a clear-cut moral stance. It's safer to just avoid it completely, avoid all conflict, and not be a part of the world that you're a part of. Just choose to meditate out somewhere safe. But it feels very non-inclusive, and it feels very separatist, when in fact we do exist and we do share a world together, and the actions of some affect others. Yep. How do you break these up? And a snack. Wow. Well, can you interrupt with a trade? Is that what happens? It's not a priority. If they're really slowing down, then it's fine. Rotting dead. I do wonder if anybody's going to pick up all that stuff I put on the auction house. The apple. Well, I need to just take this off my bar. I don't have any wrath. I've got healing touch. Ragged leather gloves. These are actually upgrades, I think, for me. Can't wear boots like that. Oh, and this is the kind of guy I could skin to preserve. How far away is the skinning salesman person? Down there. This is actually a healthy arrangement for now. As far as I can tell. It's kind of fun to keep people up. Even Giltog. My healing spell doesn't heal that much. It's level 1 over here, rank 1. Got my first linen cloth. And everyone's just participating. Copper veins are probably going to be a big thing. I don't know if the community will be just very familiar with the auction house and the copper prices and that kind of stuff, or if it's just going to be a free-for-all. My friend got really took off. Got lost in the fold. Folding up. I do feel like I'm making a lot of progress though. As experience points just arrive in my pocket. Oh. Alright. Hey there. Long time no see. It's not true, it's been a couple hours. I'm not gonna promise him I'm gonna stay in this guild forever, but you okay if I don't fight? I'm mostly feeling peaceful type. I was gonna punctuate it with that. Nice. That was that easy. But now I'm in a guild. And I've forgotten my friend. All my responsibility. This game is just stacking up. It's a slow progress, a slow burn. And you just keep getting pulled into it. In fact, I don't know. I'm suddenly thinking I might not be the most helpful teammate. Sorry. Just going around. Just absorbing experience points. But at the same time, I think that's what the value of a community is that we all kind of work together at the same time with common goals. And we work together. And we're present in each other's lives. And the bigger a community we can build, the more we can benefit from the contributions of everyone. Still looking for fusion cloths. I can't skin yet. I need to learn how to though. Let's brill down there. It was this crossroads, right? I know, it wasn't brill. I don't know why I can't remember. It's such a simple thing. Sneak through these houses. It's over here. Wow, I got a silver.
I am forsaken.
Okay, this is my first big investment. You are forsaken. Nice to meet you. I'm Gold Vision. I'm just looking for a profession. Skinning knife seems the most beneficial, and it recovers the lost. Mining pick is more destructive in that if you mine something, you might lose the vein. So I'll start. The value of copper and things is probably higher for a leather worker. I'm actually being pulled toward the mining pick. I'm gonna weigh this decision as heavily as I need to, just because money is so uncommon at this point in my life. I really think because it was my initial goal, I'll stick with it. And hopefully things are gonna work out. Yeah? Oh, and I can sell them all of my stuff that I'm not gonna use. Don't need that. Wow, 97? Okay. Get the skinning knife too. This is all working out. It's all good. I don't need that. Okay.
Embrace the shadow.
Where's my group? Water pancake. I don't know. Are we, I don't want to start discussion in the guild right now, because I don't know where everybody's standing and everyone's kind of just probably freaking out. They're in such a joyful place. Here we go, my first dusk bat. Skinning. Oh, forgot to take it. Ruined leather scraps. Wow. Missed. I think this is okay. This is great. I'm just getting what nature has given us. Failing. And learning how to be better at a skill. I hope that makes sense. The flowers will stay around until you pick them, but these monsters will go away regardless of whether or not you skin them. And I'm really just abandoning my teammate. Who's now so far away that they're I don't think I'm stealing any experience points. Just in a team. But now I'll be able to use these resources to improve my situation. This guild is full of turnover. It's fine. A lot of people want to figure out who they are. Uh-oh. That was one hit. This is not good. They probably saw me skinning all these friends of his or hers. Yep, got out just in time. I didn't see anything. And self and heal. And a cornfield. A lot of new friends to buff up. Guild talk. Get him. Saved him. Preserve it. So now that I'm in a guild, I'm already part of a elaborate economy, I guess. Which is good. And I think if I can get a couple levels out here amidst the rotting dead, then when I go back to become a member of my tribe, I'll be well received. If I was doing oh, I'm sorry, somebody seems to be active, relatively active right now. And I haven't picked any plants. Just a heads up. If anybody's wondering. I'm trying to avoid monsters. Oof. Think I can get this heal off before next hit? Yeah, I'm okay. It's not one of those level 8 monsters. Yeah. And I do remember playing Planetside. I played Planetside 2 nights ago. It's just a nice place to be. Nice little world to walk around. Why can't I do this? Got my skinning knife. It's my primary weapon. Okay. Oh, maybe somebody already skinned him. Scammed. Don't. In Planetside, I flew around for a little bit. It was beautiful. I think I healed some people too, but it wasn't any of the kind of chaotic healing that I've already gotten to do in this fantastic World of Warcraft. Oh. I think water pancakes out here, just grabbing up EXPs, healing up. I also really need to fix up my gear. could be a problem later on. It's so rewarding seeing that little screen pop up. Like it, from a pretty unbiased perspective, it seems like things are starting to heat up a little bit. Maybe it's just because I have an active guild chat now, but it seems like people are starting to come out of the woodwork. I don't know how long the queue is still. Nice. Stringy wolf meat. I'm gonna run out of bag space soon. Yep, gotcha already. Bringing Mark of the Wild to all the people of the world. I would do the Trustfall farmhand, but it's self-targeted. See, oh, no, I see he's angry at me because, I don't know, I'm different. I'm not in his group, not part of his tribe. Maybe he just likes, maybe he's doing his own hunting. Maybe he persists in a different way. I can't believe I almost gave this mage my water. What? They can make their own. Or maybe they can't at this point in time. Wow, I just read that the queue is 900 minutes. I don't know how I got in. Seems like it's been pretty intense for a lot of people. This is a much safer way to explore the world too. Oh, it's a different language. No, I can't. Yeah. Can't really cast a healing spell on anyone who is aggressive. It's just a state of being, state of our reality. Ta-ta. I don't know if you guys are reading the guild chat. I'm kind of paying attention to it. That's how I've always felt about it. It's useful and fun. How big is it, do you think? Guild. Look at this. Wow, we got level 10 people up here already. Here's me bringing up the rear. I'm not trying to compete here. Not trying to outshine anybody. I've probably been playing the most for the least amount of progress, but I'm not trying to judge people by their objective measure. There's more to life than that. Let's get some cool action shots. Mage just doing a mage thing, and that's it. It's unfortunate the violence exists so consistently. I say with my hunting knife in my pocket. We gotta make sure I'm attentive to this mage is combating people. I already had done this. And there's more people than I've ever seen in this area at the same time. I'm not gonna do it, but this is what you're supposed to do. I just had their natural reaction for that. Muscle memory, of all things. I don't know, I'm feeling kind of like a helpful person. Oh, excuse me. But I'm also feeling a call to my kin. And the complicit nature of my destructive quest. Huh. There's buffs in there. And a duel. It's a dual flag, right? Okay. Or is that just the Scarlet Monastery flag? I'm curious how players might combat each other. Also, I guess there's an airplane. Oh, I can't see it. There it is. Somebody saying that they saw my Grand Theft Auto series, where I adopt pretty similar principles. I would say that game has changed me a lot as a person. In a lot of unpredictable ways. I'm now just healing people mindlessly. I can't even acknowledge my behaviors. I'm just trying to keep up this tribe. It did seem like a relatively excited jump. I don't know what this person thinks of me. There's a question about how I plan on moving forward in this game world. I would say my priority isn't necessarily to gain levels or outshine other players. It's more about the goal of slowly progressing by helping out other players in their own personal pursuits. Whatever that might mean. There's I do already have 2 professions to help make money so I can buy things, I guess. And that includes skinning and mining.
What is it?
It's a lot. I should probably do the advanced steel 10 pumpkins. I don't want to do that.
Trust no one.
Oh, okay. And they're up, going to death now. They're finishing up their stuff. Huh. So I'm not going to attack anything. I'm not going to join in or start any fights. But if there's people who I'm aligned with who are injured, I will heal them. I feel like if I stand back and I don't do anything, then it's not taking advantage of the person that I am and can become. I wonder how empty this area is now. Oh, water pancake. I don't know what that is. It is amazing that people have already set up shop and they're building things. Building a marketplace on their own. I don't know. I don't know what's going on around here. So I'll do quests, but not if I have to destroy things or take from other people. What is this? Yeah, see, that's gonna be tough. That's really not gonna be my goal. A lot of these quests stack on top of each other. So I'm gonna have to do more following quests and things, but I'm hoping to do some PvP quests. I'm hoping to do, if there is such a thing in this version, just things that are experience points adjacent. That helped me improve the character. I think people are rushing to get to some of the PvP competitions. And there's a question what server this is, and it's White Main, I think is the name of it. And there's a wait to play right now. I don't want to fight. No, I don't want to fight you. I'm going to go ahead and declare. There's going to be a lot of that. There's going to be a lot of unfortunate declines and things like that. But this guild is getting heated up. It's one of the most first guilds. 57 members. already. And I do feel a little, I don't know, hamstrung when it comes to these, because I haven't like fought anything. And that's what in a traditional situation, I would just, resolve the conflict of the invaders and the circumstance we're in. But from my perspective, there's no need to destroy. I only want to promote life. This poor guy.
I'm listening.
Who can fight with everybody? I guess we're going. Going back out. It's so weird to just not do these quests. If there was a completionist in me, they're not going to be happy. Sell some of these tools. There it is. I really like healing. I really do. Skinning. It's kind of rewarding. I'm not very good at it, but I'm getting better. Another one. Look at this guy. I think we're getting into something deep up here. Yeah, of course. I think. Wix.com. That guy's name was Wix. We're doing okay though. Just moving it up. Do you think they're saying something? No. Where are we going? That guy's gonna... Wow, it's really darting across. It's just a playground. Is that me that's getting chopped up? It is me that's getting chopped up. Oh. Can't let these skeleton people fall. It's too much though. I'm beginning to feel lonely. Like I stand out too much. The people I know, the people who know me, different place. I don't know, does anyone feel that? I think I need to go back to my people. I think it's time. I've learned how to work together with others and stop. I'm gonna buff my way out of this. That's how to do it. If you don't get a hit off, then they never become part of your loot system. Skeletons everywhere. Oh no, water pancake. Sorry. My only responsibility is over here. Sorry about that. No problem. Okay. I'm gonna wait for a reasonable opportunity. Then get back to it. All strategy aside, if you want to, if you really want to get a lot of levels, it's easy to go to several starting zones and pick up all the starting quests. Just get all those big bonuses. You can either do that or you can grind monsters. The water pancake over here still. Though I think they're quest oriented. I think these are people that are responsible for combating. At the same time, I think now Water Pancake needs me to help if we're going to be fighting level 8 people in this world. Wow. That's some intense spam. So, I don't know how I feel about a team like this. I mean, this is how some people conduct themselves. This one? I want to take this sword and just keep it. Wow. Gotta be careful. I don't want any crit heals over here, you know. Somebody has made a reference to a World of Warcraft video I made a long time ago. And I had a lot of good tips back then on how to succeed in this game. It was before the social and moral quandaries about the value of the systems in place and what we're actually seeking as a culture. Before all of that, I had some pretty good tips, some quick tips to optimize your game experience. This is the biggest cracked skull soldier I've ever seen Water Pancake combat. And then, of course, we split the results of that. What's this area called? There's no Agamand Hills, Mills. I mean, this dynamic is pretty effective. And traditionally, video games allow this opportunity for players to work together to solve problems. It's unfortunate that so many of the problems are just a target, just like a physical entity that has to be destroyed. But the idea of collaboration and the idea that two lower leveled players can work together to combat a bigger problem, a problem bigger than themselves, is a really powerful image. Oh, this is just bad news. Oh, I'll just run over to this safety of another skeleton monster. I don't think I'm gonna make it out of this one. Release. Here I am in the spirit realm. You can talk to the spirit healer to come back. I also completely forgot you're supposed to run back to your body. I don't know how I forgot all that. Someone has said that war is killing. I guess that's true. It's nice to know that. No, it's cool. It's not bad. I can't believe I totally forgot about running back to your body. That's what you're supposed to do. And then you come back. I was just jumping back to life. And I haven't played Outer Wilds. There's a, I guess there's a conflict that, I don't know what Outer Wilds is. I haven't tried it yet, but if it's a pacifist oriented game, there's a lot of games that you can't fight and you can't attack other people, and I at least currently feel that takes away the choice of pacifism. It takes away the opportunity to choose to work together with somebody when you can't choose not to fight them. You're just kind of restricted. That's why a PvE server kind of wouldn't work either, because you're not choosing to not fight. You're just unable to. I'm wondering if anybody else has ever been just like invited into a guild and just kind of like, here's a guy who's in it. He's on my team now. Midnight Snack. That's a guild heal. Just found a bunch of skeleton people. We're all working together. There's a question about NES games and how easy they are, and they're some of the most unforgiving pacifist games. Just unforgiving in general. Sometimes it's just impossible just to go through a hallway or just a general location, because knives and switches and bumping into players bumping into monsters causes death. Causes destruction. That's the end of that too. This place is dangerous, and I'm being negligent with my character's attention. I really gotta get my act together. I gotta repair my armor and not talk to the spirit healer. It breaks all my stuff. I need to use these buffs. I have a story about, I guess we all have that story about whatever game it was, whatever game you might have had in your past. For me, it was one of the early Final Fantasies, like Final Fantasy 1, where I got halfway up a tower and I saved after I had accidentally spent all of my potions and tools. So I didn't have anything, I didn't have enough resources to go up the tower, and I didn't have enough to get out. And that nightmare has stuck with me so much that I'll just never ever use anything. I'll never use anything unless I have so much inventory that I need to use it to clear up space. Or I'll sell it or something. Even then, like, selling it seems like a better use of resources. So even the Scroll of Protection, which I should be using to try to survive in this lower level area. Higher level, right? I need a bit more vigilant. Is that it? Vigilant? Vigilant? Vigilant. I need to pay more attention. And that includes, yeah, getting all this skeleton pieces. Walk away, just walk away. Not walk into this guy. After this quest, I'm gonna have to go back to my people and put into practice what I've learned. Sorry, I now see somebody had the correct spelling of vigilant. Thank you for that. Ghost. I would be really reflective right now if I wasn't running back to a person that I was trying to help. I would be thinking, oh, and all my armor's broken because being irresponsible. I mean, that's not a ton of armor, but it's more than none. I remember, I'm recognizing all these names, which is very nice. But I've been running with a crowd that's very different than my own kind. And it feels, I don't know, I didn't think it would feel this way. Skeleton people fighting skeleton people and their skeleton land. Alright, first move. Breath of the Wild on myself. I also have to heal myself because you don't come back to life with full health. Now I get over to the sparkling skeletons. I address their sparkles. Okay, and then where's my guy? I'll be careful. I have been doing every game I've been playing this year without fighting. I was playing Mortal Kombat with my friend the other day. And I just didn't fight. I was practicing karate. I was letting my character practice karate. I was staying in the middle of all these skeletons. The skeletons with sentience, I guess. And the skeletons without, that's what I'm dealing with. Rats. Boom. We're just making headway. Progress. Man. I really do want to be in a healing party. I want to run the dungeons. Experience them. I want to give people Mark of the Wild when they don't need it. So, this world doesn't feel, now that I've made so much progress, we got all the way through the Barrens to Durotar to Ogrimmar to this thing, to the Undercity. Oh, sorry. It's just a friend. Oh, the person who said thanks was just, I feel like, I don't know, we're going back and forth. Healing and staying up. Wow, level 10. It's so fast. I can't stop. Can't stop. Skeletons. It is fun hanging out with them though. The drab exteriors and interiors kind of, I mean, I like it. It's kind of like a farmhouse aesthetic. But watch out. Oh, excuse me. That's what happens. I get stuck healing somebody who is just focused on something else. And then Water Pancake gets out of here. And then I get lost and I get attacked by skeletons. Look, it's a skeleton attacking me right here. Of all things. There's so much focus, attention. I think we got this. Just got critted with it. No, that's not what you want. Oh, spicy. Oh, this is just. Oh, that's a lost soul. This is asleep. That was a good suggestion to run away. It's tough for me to give up on, to give up ground, though. There's a There's a comment suggesting I enjoy. Oh man. Me too. Don't tell him I didn't actually, LOL. It's just like a kindness move. There's that comment suggesting I enjoyed this grind tonight. I didn't think I would enjoy just being in the world as much as I am. It's the colors and the geometry. It's this aesthetic. Pulls me in. There's a question, how do I feel about enabling others to do violence? And I'm not the one creating it. There's a system in place. And I believe that by maintaining my own principles and allowing others to maintain theirs, we develop a relationship of respect for principles and perspectives. And that's much more prevalent when I'm interacting with other people than it is if I'm completely independent of them. I do think it's flawed in some senses, but on the spectrum between complete adherence to the violence model and then the complete abandonment of participation, I'd rather be somewhere closer to the participation part than to abandon the system completely. Because I don't think you can. I don't think you can be in the world and then not complicit in some way by continuing to choose to exist. But it's more of a tug-of-war battle. It's more of a progress bar where the conversation turns every day in one way or another. Does that make sense? It's so rewarding to just make sure everybody's all buffed up. So rewarding. Forgetting about my teammate. And give me some water. There we go. Good. Yep. It's too rewarding, really. Plus one. It is really nice to share this place with these people now. Maybe there's other things that I'm going to have to investigate though. Fortunately, I don't have an obligation to skin these skeletons. I think that would be awkward amidst the skeleton people. There's a question if I would play the medic in Team Fortress, and that's what I do. When I'm playing Team Fortress, if I'm in that world. I do want to highlight the biggest aspiration is that I don't really combat other sentient beings. And I know that that's some gray area, and it's a lot of gray area. It's not all clear cut. Are these skeletons dead already? Are they sentient? Is this part of a bigger thought process that has value? I don't know, but nobody does. Nobody has like a direct answer to that, and so it's about really every day is about establishing the principles that are most important to you, and then finding how you can reflect those principles through your actions. And you're not going to do it perfectly. And if this was a one-to-one linear game with a pacifist direction, then that would be one thing. But it's an endless game of social interaction with thousands of people all playing together. It's about something more than just not clicking the button. Wow. There must be an emergency around here. Magaman to Mills. It's so weird to just operate these avatars in this world. And this person just comes over and makes sure I'm somewhere so he can keep doing the quest. I really like just spending time with somebody I've never met before too. It's very difficult to do that with somebody you've in our physical reality. It's really tough to just meet a new person and then interact with them in a way that you both grow in some way. It's exceedingly difficult in a lot of cities, in a lot of places. But in a game situation like this, we all have like a goal. We all have different abilities, and we have ways to share our strengths with each other. And so you can get interactions that you can't get in real life. It's definitely not a replacement. It's definitely not a one or the other situation. It's definitely a both is better situation. Getting to collaborate, just have that feeling of the slow progress. Whether it's just me, kind of by proxy, learning how to heal better. Or these players seeking their quest rewards. Oh, dang. This guy just saw me out of nowhere. His missiles, his ice missiles, look awesome. Alright, I probably should heal myself. Oh no, that sounds like a stab ban. I think people around here kind of get that I'm not doing that I'm not fighting anybody. I think there's something of an understanding. I don't know what that is. Let's keep it going. Sounds like somebody got an interesting quest reward. Wow, and these debuffs really mess them up. Oh, I'm out of mana. Which is OOM. It's the lingo, if you've never been a mana class before. I feel like that was that good? Was that with the quest object? Rotate. There's a question of how I got here. And it was a little bit of a run. It was just like a peaceful pursuit, really. It wasn't really objective oriented. I just wanted to visit places I knew of, could remember. And the technical answer was started up down here, went over to the Barrens, went over to Durotar, came up to Ogremar, flew over, notched ribs. No. Okay. I'm used to throwing a heal over time on. I don't know why I said used to, because I haven't done it for a while. Oh no, ice skeletons. Yikes. I mean, I'm tanking this one, I guess. I really can't wait for all the different druid forms. That's one of my favorite parts of being a druid. Is changing out the different... Oh no. I think this is another run situation. No, we're fine. Look how far away. He's not gonna hit me. It's not gonna hit me that hard. You too? I'm healing too strong. That's the problem. I think I'm doing okay though. It's strangely okay. Yeah. Shouldn't speak so much. They're not gonna run all this way for me, right? You guys aren't that hungry. Let's give myself a little boost. Okay. Wow. Poor Zanny. They just overwhelmed us. I think they know what's up. Woo. Close. Oh. Watch out. It is not over. I'm just trying to help out adventurers. I think that the more that I become absorbed into this world, the more I'm going to see the potential for nonviolent activities, for peaceful activities. I mean, keeping friends alive is a beautiful task, and I really enjoy it. But I think there's going to be other things to celebrate, other stories to tell. Unsafe. Nice. And there's Plumpfoot. Nice. This guy's gonna run out of mana on me. Just gonna hit me with a stick. So unkind. And there it is. Sometimes I think about it as unresolved conflict. There's the natural conflict of the world. There's all the all the different biology that's circling around our cells and our ecosystem, the air we breathe, all the different systems in place. And sometimes these guys are just an extension of it. They're here to resolve conflict. It seems, I don't know if it would be possible just to turn off conflict for everybody, if everybody were to just cease all action of negativity. I think that would be a beautiful experiment, and I would be down to. I'd certainly be down to experience that, but it's kind of a prisoner's dilemma situation where you're kind of relying on everybody else to do the right thing. And if they don't, then you won't get where you want to go. And I'm willing to trust the other prisoners in the prisoner's dilemma, but I mean, that's kind of what my actions are. If everybody stopped fighting, I wouldn't create more violence. I'm just digging my feet in a little bit. It's really nice to talk about all this, by the way. I'm really reinforcing my principles here. Really understanding what I'm trying to do. And the more that I do it, the more I actually feel things. That's so great. I'm authentically happy for Water Pancake, I hope they can appreciate how awesome this is. This opportunity to feel like actually achieve something in so little time. Sure, there's other creative pursuits that I've got going concurrently, but this one's a definitive one with a yes or no completion state. And I can really cheer on other players as they experience it. Oh, that's great. You think I do what I say and I'm ready to go back to my people. I feel like I got a lot of exploration done. And I've seen a lot of even this area. I'm running out of inventory. And I'm gonna be at a point where the low level quests don't net as much experience. So yeah, they're rated. You get more experience points when they're yellow and less when they're green. And none when they're gray. And more when they're orange. Most people probably know that. That's a kind of universal perspective. I'm gonna have to get some bags. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I think as much as I explore the world and the more that I see, the more I'm reminded of the things that I'm actually been asked to do. And the power of that responsibility, as hard as it might be to actually achieve obtaining those pieces of things for the people in my tribe. It is quite a journey I would be taking though. Now I can get this. There's a question if I feel like I'm a partner in crime. If I feel like or if I am. And if a authority figure would show up and explain to me the laws of this world and what acts I've committed that have violated them, having not hurt anybody, having only healed people, then I would appreciate that. But these
I haven't got all day.
these authority figures who, in the world of Warcraft, the physical violence is the authority. That's the strength is power. Yeah, I think I did too. I think I need to head back to my people. That was very nice. Hanging out. Then I'm gonna get out of here. Do a little circle. We gotta be careful not to get attached, you know. It's good to make friends and acquaintances, but especially in a new world, you don't want to become too reliant on other people in particular, especially when you're pursuing a variety of personal goals. You kind of have to figure it out for yourself while you grow as the individual that you are. I think it's okay to add as a friend though. If that's not an option. Is it /friend? /add friend. Oh. Maybe I'll just see him around. I'm sure I will. Let's get out of here. The spooky town is nice, but I kind of got those hills calling me. Call my name. There's a question, do I think that murder is an extreme form of theft? And I think this is a great perspective. Wow. Remember this place. There's nobody here anymore. How's it going? It's easier to be friend. You remember how many Torn there were that last time I was over here? A level 4 quest going on too.
Well met.
The perspective of taking from other people. That's one of the bigger issues. Bring ahead. What am I doing? Not gonna do that.
Farewell.
Thank you, though. It's tough to any quest with bringing heads or carrying heads. It's not. I'm trying not to personally pursue those paths.
Ah, I've been expecting you.
Oh yeah. Because I feel like I don't know how much help I can be. I want to keep that. I want to keep that. Let's go to you. I really wish I had him
At your
back. All right, this is a little aggressive. But Would you mind teaming up with Tauren tribe? For the horde? Teaming up, bro. Quick. See how that goes. I can't. We'll see. See how it goes. It's a complete different environment. Nobody's here anymore. Is Thorn the buff that hurts monsters when they hit you? Because I don't think I can. I can't get down with that. That's a good try. I feel much more familiar with this area now too. I feel much more adapted. I don't think I'm going to get the kind of help I need when I'm seeking this circumstance. I don't know though. There's a total possibility. Sometimes I think I just need a little patience. And I've been saying that more and more. The more that it's been true. If you were here earlier, you might remember I was like pleading. Because it's going to be the same thing. You don't need a healer for the begins. Gotta bring people heads. This tribe does accept me, but
Greetings. Ancestors watch over you.
these guys with their guns and their swords, they're on a different path than me. I don't know what I'm looking for in here. Oh, maybe somebody just fixed my stuff.
Well met.
Is it worth it? Not really. I'll find a hat or something. Some pants. It's gonna be cheaper just to grab this up. 33 armor. Yeah. I know, you probably think that's awful. But
Goodbye.
I've made enough errors with the... There we go. There we go. I'm ready to party. It's a stylistic choice. I made enough errors with the spirit healer that I think I need a break from bad stylistic choices. Novice robes. Okay. I feel cooler now too. It's an orc party leader. I'm gonna see if I can just heal my way to victory around here. I'm gonna wait for one of these new guys to kind of set off into the... They're all probably part of the same party.
What brings you here?
And they'll just head out here, casually walk over, and then I'll just jump in. start helping them out. I mostly just don't want to waste the flame strider meat and feathers. I feel like I don't need to collect them myself to advance the game. But I'm gonna think about it. It's strange, I've been playing for hours and I've gotten so far away. And I've done so many different things, but at the same time I'm right here where I started. It's a really peaceful place. The birds and the bugs and the frogs and the wind. Look at this, all this adventure I've done. I'm really contemplating my adventures in the skeleton towns, the skeleton people I met. The birds in the world. Quest targets. Goals, tribe. It's a druid just like me. I don't know. I don't know what to do, but I'm gonna start being part of the world. Seeing what will come from it. Also, guild notifications don't need to happen as often. Oh, isn't there? It's in sound. What's it? Is it on here? Pet idle, sound effects. This is everything. Ah, they're brothers. That's fine. No problem. Nice to meet you. Actually, honestly, my favorite part so far has been just sitting there. It's so funny. It's sticking with me in a really nice way. And right now, my choice is really to wander or to stand still. Or to, buff. My tribe wants the pieces inside of these guys. Some of them are so easily dispatched that they've got a green number now. This plane's driver. But I'm not gonna fight him. I'm not here to destroy. Wow. There's a couple comments about reaching level 60. Which really is like the widely accepted goal. For a lot of people. I've been there. I've been 60. It's not the end, though. it just becomes the accepted status of everyone. And then it's what items you have for 85 or a different threshold. I'm just bird watching right now. Sorry, I guess you guys are too. Just watching this bird. Seeing what it does. The real thing that levels offer is access to different places. Just the opportunity to not be sought out by monsters. Monsters will leave you alone if you're at a higher level. That's really the primary draw for a pacifist player. It's like, as access. And it's race. It seems like everyone's racing. Is that what it is? Is the World of Warcraft just a race against time? Boom. It's gonna hurt that guy. It doesn't look like he's hitting him. He's hitting him. I have a feeling that the same fate will befall this bird. My impression, it's not gonna end well. And it fades away. Now what? Now what happens? I better move the mouse just in case I've been idle. This bird's still okay? I'm reminded of all my responsibilities. But the goal is, it's a race. All these skilled people. Wow. These guys all just appeared. Look like they know what to do. I would like to hear the sounds again. Sorry about turning them all off. I was trying to do a chat that's just general chat. It was elaborate system in place. I think these guys are gonna go off questing. I feel like now I don't have general chat here. Maybe they'll accept me as one of their own.
Peace, friend.
The skills that I've learned in a new
You
place.
wish to speak?
I've been expecting.
Oh, there's a druid trainer around here too, right? Yeah. I've been level 4 all this time.
The winds guide you.
Yep.
Walk with the earth, mother.
This would have been really helpful, looking at my inventory. This would have been really helpful when I was struggling to heal the past. Do I have a new thing? No, just kidding. There's a question, what's the most fun game to be a pacifist in? And that's a loaded question. There's any game that you can just meditate in is great. And a game that you can go to different places and planets and stuff. Different worlds, different lands. That's all fantastic. Grand Theft Auto is really great for it. This game is great for it. Different scenes, serene backgrounds and music. No Man's Sky stuff. So I do a quick, make sure, try not to destroy anything, heal others. Buff others. Let's see if I'm adhering to my rules over here in Photoshop. I don't think I can jump on this thing. I'm really centering right now. Really grounding. Feels amazing. I don't know if you can feel that. Just like this origin point is so important. Sorry, I don't know if you can tell when I find myself deep in thought, focused.
What brings you here?
What brings me here? That's one of my favorite spells, rejuvenation. I wanted to discover this place. And that's my dream coming true. I have no business being here. I'm glad it's explored. There's a question if I'm trying to play World of Warcraft without killing people. And it's not entirely true. I'm trying to play without killing anything. Anything. And I'm succeeding. I've done it so far. I haven't leveled as fast as some of the other players. That is not I'm sure somebody else is trying to level as quickly as possible, which I've done that already. And that's it's tough. It's rewarding. Time consuming. Interesting. feel really good just being out here. Most players probably won't ever see this place again. Anyone who's come from here. There's no reason to come back to this very repeating area. There's lots of reasons to go there. Not so many there. But this is kind of like just the new player introduction area, and then it's not part of the cycle. It's just an origin point. It's beautiful. This is where hundreds of people's memories started today. And where hundreds of people decided to chop off the head of a guy and bring him back. Where's the general chat? Oh. Where is he? Distracted. Where'd you go? You know what? I don't think I'm gonna do it. I don't think I'm going to do this mission. I'll hold on to it. I'll hold on to the meat, but directly south. I'll do this too. If I'm just meeting somebody. But the Rite of Strength. First test is the Rite of Strength. Travel to Seer Grey Tongue and tell him Chief Hawkwind sent you. Find the Seer's abode directly to the south, tucked away in the hills. Directly to the south. I've found that a lot of World of Warcraft directions aren't the most helpful. We're gonna assume this is where we gotta go, but you know, I doubt this directly south business. There's a question about fishing, and right now I won't do it because you have to destroy the fish. I mean, if you could throw it back and your skills would go up, that's one thing. I gotta do the setting that makes this automatically type out. First you must pass the rite of strength. In this test you must prove your bravery by slaying enemies of the tribe. I'm not gonna, it's that's good I guess, but then you get rewarded with something to hit things more. You know? Bristlebacks. I feel like that's offensive in Bramble Blade Ravine, and bring 12 bristleback belts to Chief Hawkwind for his tongue
May
twister
the eternal
contest.
sun shine upon
Oh, that's a cool little house. I don't want to invade your space, but I don't think I need to be complicit with those quests. I felt like they were my responsibility, but they say go in peace and then tell me to go defeat enemies of the tribe. Under what just they're enemies of the tribe. That's it. I feel like I got other things I gotta do. What they are, I don't know. Yeah. I'm finding it though. Can you feel it? Can you feel the search? The value of it? It's cleansing rains. I'm not gonna be able to go up there. Gotta go around. I'm gonna leave this place one more time. There's a spry young level 4 Tauren. I started, I think 1 minute after the game was released. I've been all over the world. I've seen so many things. Skeleton people. Monsters. Ghouls, ghosts. Demons. Prairie wolves. It's risky. Head for the birds. Enjoying this rain. Oh, dog. Dog. Actually, I hope the rain keeps going. I want to get like I saw time lapse. What do we have here? Not a time lapse, but a ambient. Wow. Background experience. Oh, that's great. That's great. Real tempted here. I think I can preserve this rock without destroying it. I feel like I haven't destroyed anything in the game. Not one thing. I got to level 4, so I'll leave it there for now. I don't know if in the starting zones they only have like one hit or something. Down main rock and get out of here. Just a little bite. I'm doing okay. Once I got a shirt that isn't broken, I really stepped it all up. All this waste. You don't get any experience points for that, do you? peacefully scraping leather, skinning off these adult plane striders. I think my skinning skill's gonna advance pretty quickly if that's how fast it goes. And it's a 300 max, if I remember correctly, for all the default professions. No one around here's got normal leather skin. Look how great this storm is. I think I'll be okay with this dog. As long as there's not another dog up ahead. There's one. No problem this time. Aren't those like Fortnite colors right here? Should be okay. Yep. Silver leaf. Those guys aren't aggressive. The big one is, and the other, yeah. It seems like this guild's trying to recreate the guild experience that we were so familiar with from the past. Just got a little more to explore here. These cannons. Is that these? These guys are clearly unkind. Explore and get out, yeah. Nice. Got him. Before it was too late. Gotta practice. Oh, nice. Sounds like I'm in combat again. It doesn't do it when you're being chased. Get in and get out. Dang, stop me. I won't use the war stamp stuff. Oh, what skill is that? On minerals. Oh. Let's turn that on now. Smooth. Oh, I'm about to go. Wasn't even paying attention. How close am I? I was looking at looking at menus. Me. I need this shot. And this one. Alright, well, that was a lot. And accept, get back to life. I always forget I'm about to die. I'm about to run out of health all the time.
Greetings, traveler.
Okay, sorry. Just let's do that right now. Interface options, auto, display, instant quest.
Peace,
No,
friend.
did it though. Instant quest. It's okay. There we go.
I've been
Paws and
expecting.
talons.
How? May the eternal
What?
sun shine upon thee.
The Rite of Vision.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
Rite of Vision. Okay. I think I could do that one. Sounds like my kind of thing. This realm is White Mane. Hello, I'm here for the Rite of
What
Vision.
brings you here?
Rite of Vision. Collect 2 well stones, 2 amber corn. What are those? What are those? Around the water wells.
We shall meet again.
See, everybody here already has Mark of the Wild. Just, they've already got it. I was gonna check if there's an inn around here. For hearthstoning. The way people are talking makes me feel like we've been playing for weeks. Everyone's just casually talking about this world that just appeared hours ago. There's an inn.
Hail, winds be at your back.
There it is. Safe now. There's quests here. Almost just impaled myself on that thing. Breath bar. I don't know if I'm gonna find these stones. Let's see. I don't like how this quest is hard. Is it hard because there's monsters around the house? I was gonna say, I didn't think that monster was gonna give up after 3 hits. Also, this is a... I don't know I can do that. This is... Obviously, violence is inherent in the world. Like this monster will kill me. It will kill me if I let it. And even if I don't, I guess it'll also kill me. These guys are guarding the well, which has the things that I need. Are you crazy bird or just regular? Crazy dog. I don't think I'm gonna be able to grab this stuff. Please stop. Oh man, there's that bear farm. How's it going? Must be going pretty good. That's so annoying. I'll sneak in here and grab my amber corn and just lure him away. This might be very difficult to achieve, but just gonna split the difference, get a wide angle here. These 3 dogs and a angry bird. It's level 9. That's why this quest is so hard. Okay. Oh. Is he gonna get that thing? Does it only appear for me? What's this quest called? Tell. What is it? Right of vision. Right of vision. The right. You know, you don't want to impose. But you also don't want to just give up. Ghost dog. So panic. 2 rejuvenations. So the servers have 17,000 people. Queue. Have a good one. And I'm at a good place. I've been playing for a while today, and although I've achieved a lot, I also feel like I've grown a lot. I think I should let somebody else get on here. I know that World of Warcraft's a race, and I don't think I'm gonna win that. I'm probably not gonna be the first person to get to level 60. It's almost a guarantee at this point. But I did want to explore this beautiful first day experience. I'll be playing more World of Warcraft for sure. You want, send me a letter. I don't know what your address is. Yeah, it's my address. It's probably expensive. You don't need to send money. It's not just like 30 cents, 30 copper. And I'll read it. I promise that. I gotta take a nap. I'm gonna get in this cot over here. Just lay down in this cot. Sleep. Right. It's nice. And we're in the middle of a big journey. We've seen a lot. We've done a lot. We know what's going on, and we're gonna explore more. We joined a guild somehow. explored a whole different world, came back to this one. I love a rainy night. And this is exactly where I want to leave my character for the night. I want to thank everybody for watching. I really like sharing this experience and being held accountable for my decisions and having to justify my behaviors and really establish those principles that we can all carry with us. Just as a perspective, choice, a way of being, and slightly influence the whole world with every day that we continue to be and participate in. My name is Gold Mission. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a good night.